All right, well, welcome to Saturday ukulele. Saturday, six string Saturday. It's a guitar day, not a ukulele day. Oh dear. Well, welcome to six string Saturday, where we're playing guitar, not ukulele. And thank you for joining me. Now we got to do some scales to get ourselves lined up and get ourselves warmed up before we review Landslide. Okay, so what I would like us to do is now I'll just actually, for the person who's watching, just in case you want to join us on Zoom, I'm going to copy our invitation. And then you're welcome there. Anyone else that comes on to YouTube as well, you're welcome to watch that way if you'd like, or join us on Zoom. All right, so what we're going to do is just get our fingers moving around a little bit. I'll show you some of the exercises I like to do when I need to get some stuff going on here. So E minor pentatonic scale, that's the one. We've done it before. I'll just play through it nice and slow. I'm going to use these two fingers to play, and I've got my perspective lined up like that so you can watch my hand. So playing just with my thumb, sixth string open, third fret on that sixth string, just nice and slow, fifth string open, and now to the second fret. So it's not a blues scale, just a pentatonic. Fourth string open, second fret of that fourth string, again just plucking down with my thumb, third string open, second fret. Now I'm going back to my middle finger on the second string because I'm playing my second string open, and then my third fret. Okay, and first string open, and third fret. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right at the top there on that third fret and play it all descending. So 3 and then open on the first string, 3, open, and as I hit that open, I move my middle finger and prepare for the third fret on the second string for 3, and then open. As I play that open, I move my pointer finger to the third string and prepare for that second fret, and then third string open, string 4, fret 2, and then open, string 5, fret 2, open, reaching for that third fret on the sixth string, and then open. So knowing that I reach and anticipate the next note, that's really part of what I want you guys to think about when you're playing this. So let's do it again. 2 plucks per note. Try to, and you may not use these two fingers. Maybe you're using, I don't know, these two, whichever ones you use. I just like these two for it because they feel comfortable for me. Whichever fingers you use, try to anticipate the next fret you need to play. Okay, so 2 plucks each. 1, 2, ready, go. Sixth string open, third fret on the sixth string, reach into fifth string open, and then to that second fret, fourth string open, and prepare that pointer finger for the second fret. Same thing with the third string, open, second fret. Okay, now second string open, anticipate that movement with that middle finger. First string open now, third fret on that first string. Okay, now back to open, reaching to that third fret on the second string, open on that second string, reach into the second fret on the third string, open, reach into the second fret on the fourth string, and then open, reaching to that second fret on string 5, open, and reaching with that middle finger to the third fret of string 6, and then open. Okay, so then eventually your fingering will start to change, adapt, and you can start just walking confidently back and forth with those two fingers, whichever two fingers you choose. Now, what I want us to do Next, so we've done some stretching our fingers back and forth. We're going to do some hammer-ons. Just on, let's just do string 6 to start, okay? So whatever finger you want to play on that 3rd fret, prepare it, have it hovering right over the fret. And then we're going to just try that right now. I'm not plucking the string, I'm just going to get this motion. So take my time and then just push my finger down. And what I'm doing there is I'm actually making the string vibrate just by quickly putting my finger down on the fret, firmly, not lifting it. And it puts the string up against the fret and makes the string vibrate. It's kind of neat. Takes some time to get to do that though. It feels weird at first. So you don't need to necessarily do that, but I just wanted to show you. Finger on my tip, close to the fret. And I don't have to hit hard. Hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I'm just not hitting hard, but what I'm doing is when I tap down with my finger, I stay there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Someone new is coming in. Welcome. We'll find out who they are. All right, so now what I want us to do is play your 6th string open and then practice hammering onto that 3rd fret on your own time. So I'm going to go 6th string open. And when I do that, I'm going to try to land with my finger on its tip, keep it down firm. If that feels okay, then move on to your 5th string, fret 2. I'm using my pointer finger there now. So just practice that a little bit first. Feel that motion of taking your time, doing that hammer on, and keeping that finger down firmly. And like I say, the string isn't necessarily going to ring out, but it may. When you're ready, 5th string open, hammer onto that 2nd fret. Just on your own time. If you want to go fast, that's okay too. If you can do that, then go to your 4th string, okay? And we'll just play around with those 3 strings. Then what you can do, as you get comfortable with that scale, then you can play it as hammer-ons. So checklist for doing hammer-ons. Finger on tip, right? Like, just see where my dents are on my fingers? Pretty close to the tip, right? They're pretty dented. Oh, I was playing my ukulele so hard at the farmer's market earlier, my calluses actually got a little shredded. Which is kind of, I think that's a good sign. It means I've been playing a lot. All right, so finger on tip. When you land firmly, close to the fret. In order for me to do that comfortably, you'll see how I often have my hand up kind of in the shape of a letter C. There's enough room in there for, I don't know, a mouse to run through or something. Okay. If you can get that going on, that'd be really groovy. All I'm doing there is I'm just plucking down with my thumb, letting my thumb rest on the next string, and pluck that for that next hammer on, and then the next one. Okay, so use that for building up your accuracy with your hammer-ons and your, I'm not going to call it strength necessarily, just technique, because you don't have to hit hard. You just want to, when you tap down, keep that finger down. So to practice that, those 3 strings on the guitar are very forgiving for that because they're the wound strings. So practice it on there. All right, so we did some finger walking back and forth. We did some finger push-up kind of things. I think we might be good for that now. I feel like that hand has probably had enough work there. Picking hand now, okay, you guys? Let's line up now with, now I haven't talked about the full plant for quite a while. Okay, so let's just do, we're kind of reviewing some techniques right now. I just want to make sure we're good with this. What I've done is I've got my fingers all lined up here on these strings. So ring finger on the first string, middle finger on the next string, pointer finger on the third string, thumb on the sixth string. Okay, so they're sitting there, pinky finger's not doing anything, it's just hanging out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one after the other, thumb, and then index finger, middle finger, ring finger. All right, just get that full plant idea, and then put your fingers back down, go for it again. I'd been playing guitar for years, and then a new guitar teacher got me to do that, and I thought, why so slow? Well, I really got to learn my technique and exactly where my fingertips really need to be to get a good, clear sound. That's why it's so slow. Now let's move our thumb to our fifth string. And you can, at this point, normally I'm watching my hand, like I'm watching the screen to check out my friends on Zoom and make sure they're doing okay. But I'm going to turn down now and I'm going to watch my hand. That's the other part of this, right? Okay, one more on that, then we're going to go to the fourth string with our thumb. Okay, fourth string now with our thumb. So I want to show you guys something right now with my, because it's hard to tell exactly where my fingertips are sometimes, and my nails are quite long, I realize that. I had a person at the farmer's market ask me about my finger position. There, I've kept my hands in position. You can see it's just a little bit of fingertip. So those nails are there for a bright finish, for strumming and for flamenco kind of playing, but I'm still just using fingertip there, not fingernail. Just in case anybody's like, whoa, those nails are really long. Is she just playing with nails? Nope. Just using that as a bright finish because the string gets plucked by my fingertip and then the fingernail tends to slide across the string a little bit, give it a bright sound. And that's it. Now I'm just going to check and see. My husband found a whole bunch of sheet music. I run a sheet music rescue as well as a guitar rescue in my downstairs, so I think he might be bringing me home sheet music. I'm not sure, but that was a good message to check. Be good for me. Okay, so that full plant, keep it slow. Watch your hand. When you're ready to move past that, and the stuff I'm showing you guys, it's the stuff I do every day, right? Or every time I pick up my guitar, I'm doing this, but I get faster and then I don't always plant my fingers, right? And that's because this is kind of a separate thing to help you feel the strings and anchor your hand. Then once I get going, my fingers are hovering right above the strings and they know where they need to be because I've really been touching those strings. And they sit there and I know where they need to be because I've taken my time, right? Like really taken my time with it. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a minute just to warm up your fingers a little bit more with that. I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to sit and play. And if I say to myself, oh, I'm getting kind of bored with that sound. If you remember your natural minor scale, I'll, do I have room on that to write it? I do. I'll write it down. 0, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. Play around with it on your first string or your sixth string. It'll sound really cool. 0, 2, 3. So that's a natural minor scale. Frets for it. So what we'll be doing is playing it as an E minor natural scale. on our first string because our first string is an E. So what I would ask you to do for this part is let's just play through it, okay? Get comfy with it, and let's just try it on the first string, okay? So open, and I'm just going to pluck it. Okay, and then 2, and then 3, with whichever finger you need to feel confident. Now we're on fret 5, 7, up to fret 8, 10, up to 12. My 12 on my nylon string guitar is the fret just before my neck goes into the body. Your guitar might be different. Your frets might be set back a little bit because your neck is longer, so don't let mine be an optical illusion. Okay, now back to fret 10, fret 8, 7, 5, 3, then 2, and now open. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it so like we got that going on, right? We can do that full plant where it's 6, 3, 2, 1. And let's go back and do 2, 3. Okay, so our picking pattern for what I'm going to show you now: 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, what I want you to do is play that picking pattern one time for each of those frets. So it's going to sound like this. Oops. It starts sounding really fancy, you know, but it's just combining one picking pattern with one scale. Okay, and you'll find frets that you like the sound of. In about the grade 4, grade 5 classical guitar levels that I did when I was younger, we had lots of studies that had that sort of sound using that scale. Yeah, around the mid-range scale or graded books. And I love them. I love the sound of them, and you can recreate sounds of all sorts of classical guitar and Spanish guitar sounds by playing around with different picking patterns and scales like that. Then you make your own song or your own study. And then maybe you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to record myself playing that and send it to Tina so she can hear me with my own fingerpicking study. No one looks at the screen. That's okay. I'm going to play. I'm going to play around with it a little bit. And I think I'm going to do. Play around with it. You know, that picking pattern, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that scale pattern can give you lots of good techniques and technique building in a way that's not boring. So that can be really handy. All right, I feel like that's enough technical stuff, hey? Yeah, let's play Landslide now. I never thought that I would be as focused on technique as I am, but it provides you with such a solid foundation for expressing yourself musically. It's just so important to have. All right, so I promise, I solemnly do swear that I'm going to put up a chord chart today on my website with these chords on it. And my apologies for not doing it last week. Suddenly it was Saturday again. And the week had gone by in a blur, an absolute blur. All right, so the picking pattern, I'm still playing it just with my thumb and my pointer finger. Are you guys trying it out with an extra finger? Let me know, or is it, oh, Julie's going with the 2 fingers. Dale, you got 3 fingers cooking with that. Ooh. I want to watch you guys play. I don't see your hands ever. I just see my own hands. I want to watch you guys. So, Dale, are you using your pointer finger on your 4th string? Okay. All right. Nice. So here's the 3 of us all playing this song in a different way, but still getting the job done, right? Super awesome. All right, so I'm going to go through, play the picking pattern first. And I'm going to keep, for me, I'm going to keep my pointer finger on the 3rd string. Thumb's going to be moving from string 5 to 4. Okay. And I think I'm still going to stay with just thumb and pointer finger. So for folks that are doing more advanced picking, go for it. Okay. All right, so nice and slow. I'm going to count us in, and we'll just play that picking pattern without worrying about making any chords to start. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm going to do it again. And in case anyone's interested in trying out 2 fingers and they're not quite sure what I was talking about, I'm going to demonstrate it with that too. 1 and 2, and here we go. And 5, 3, 4, 2. See how I use my middle finger on my 2nd string, pointer on my 3rd? I'll do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's a nice picking pattern, hey? I really like it. And now I'm going to just go back to using thumb and 1 finger. Okay, now I'm going to do my same pattern, but kind of. We're going to practice it on that 6th string now. Okay. So our first string that we play is going to be 6th string rather than 5th string. And then it comes here too. So it's going to be 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. And I'm going to slow it down. I feel like I've had maybe a lot of coffee today. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. One more time. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Okay, so it can be a little bit tricky at first, hopping the thumb from the 6th string to the 4th. It doesn't look like it's such a big distance, but when you've got to clear a string, it can feel a bit like a hurdle. So watching that picking is a good idea. And just make sure you're confident with it. All right, so what I'm going to do now is start running through these chords. Okay, so let's just do a quick review of the chords. We reviewed the picking. Let's just check it all out here. So we've got our C chord, string 2, fret 1, with your pointer finger reaching over to string 4, fret 2. Ring finger lands on string 5, fret 3. And did you see how I had to pivot my hand in a little bit to reach? My hands aren't big, so I usually have to do that. Okay, so just remember, everyone's got different hand sizes. Do what you can to make a nice clear sound. Also, I get my finger up on its tip to make sure it clears that 3rd string. Okay, so there's your C. G/B, I know we talked about different fingerings for that. Here's 1. I'm using my pointer finger and my ring finger. Okay, or I don't know if anybody remembers this from the last lesson, but I said that you could also bunny hop your middle finger up to string 5, fret 2, and lay your baby finger down here. And there was one other option for that chord, which is to just play that note. and have that string open. So 3 choices, right? You decide what works for your hands. Choice 1, choice 2, using these 2 fingers, or just playing with that second string open, okay? And then A minor 7 is just like your C chord without the third finger. Now we've got Louise in here. Welcome, Louise. And I believe my son might be in here too. I think that's probably him. So awesome. So after the A minor 7 chord, hello, Louise! We go back to G/B. Okay. And Louise, if you have any questions, you just type them down in the comments, okay? Awesome. Okay, so then that's our verse, right? We run through that a gazillion and 1 times. And then we go down here into the chorus. I've got all the chords written out on another board to make sure I've got them lined up. But we've got G, which I'm playing with my 3rd finger on string 2, fret 3. And I am tucking my baby finger behind just in case. To make my chord shape like that. Options. You could play that open instead if you want to do it as a 2-finger chord like that and play that open because you're finger picking it. You can, okay? It's always options with me. The buffet continues. And then, we've got to go to our D7/F sharp, which we did have in the verse. It kicks us into the chorus. I think my kitty maybe had some times on this here. There we go, I'll draw that again. They swish their little tails and take my whiteboard marker marks off. D7/F sharp, let's take a look at that one. Do you guys remember how to do that one? That one can be a little bit weird. Got our pointer finger on string 2. Ring finger lands on string 3. Middle finger's reaching way over to string 6, fret 2. Now I tend to start it like that, but I know that I did it an opposite way last week too, like in terms of laying down my fingers. Eventually, you'll be able to go like that, just put them all down at one time, but that takes a while, you know? Oh. Linda's joining us. This is super awesome. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This is so cool. All right, so we got our D7/F sharp and then E minor times 2, because for the chorus we've got G, D7/F sharp, E minor, and then you wind up playing the first line. I'll show it to you in a minute here. Okay, so E minor, 2 fingers, middle finger on string 4, fret 2, pointer finger on string 5, fret 2. Okay. All right, let's pick it now. We've reviewed the chords. Let's run through this line a whole bunch of times and get comfy with it, okay? So on our C, and anybody who's watching on YouTube, I've got an eye. I keep looking that way because I've got an eye on the screen that way. So if you have any questions or comments, please type them in. I know sometimes if you send me links to videos that you're interested in, they don't come through in comments for some reason. I'm not sure why. But Jeremy, if you're watching, yeah, we're totally going to do a Pink Floyd song. Absolutely. All right, here we go on the C. Nice and slow. We'll use this picking pattern for C, G/B, like this whole line, because we're all using just our 5th string. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Let's do that one chord one more time, so we have time to think, right? Okay, now let's go to G/B. Ready? Whichever fingering works for you. Ready, go. And 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3. And again. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3. Okay, now let's hop to our A minor. Looks like our C without that 3rd finger. Ready, go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. And again. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, now let's go back to that G/B. I'm going to creep my fingers back. Is everyone ready? Okay, let's do it. Ready, go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. And again, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. How are you guys feeling about changing those chords? Feels okay? It can, because I was thinking like I'm trying to give us a couple times on each chord so you have a chance to go through it. It can take a little while to creep your way along from one chord to another. It gets easier in time. It truly does. I'm going to slow it right down now, and we're going to do it one per, and you're going to try to change chords right on the beat. Okay, here we go. 5, 3, really slow. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Let's do it on C. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Change. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Now to A minor 7. Ready? Go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. To the beginning to C. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. G/B. Ready? Go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor 7. Go. 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. G/B. Ready? Okay, I'm going to stop and check in. Were you guys able to make the chord changes on time? Yes. So cool. Okay, now we're going to do this one. C, G/B, A minor 7, D/F sharp. Okay, and that'll kick us into the chorus. Now A minor 7 going to D7/F sharp. You've got that pointer finger in common, right? You can keep that one there. And that's pretty handy that way. So it's a bit of an anchor. Just practice that first. Make your A minor 7. And then see if you can keep your middle finger down. Get your other fingers there. Okay. Sometimes I do this, like I just sit and pivot from chord to chord. So A minor 7, keep the pointer finger down, and make that next chord. Okay. All right, let's try that now. We'll just do it slow. Hey, was that speed okay or was it too slow? I'm looking at you guys, checking it. It's kind of okay. Okay, cool. We'll keep it at that speed. Here we go. So C, G/B, A minor 7, down to D7/F sharp. Just as a quick review there. 1 and 2. Oh, slower. 1 and 2 and ready, go. And C. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Change. G/B. 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor 7. D7/F sharp. 6, 3, 4, 2. 6, 3, 4. Let's do that one more time. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. It sounds so cool to get that F sharp in there. I love that sound, but it can be a little bit, throw you off a little bit when you've got the same picking pattern for so long, and then to hop down to that 6th string there. So just watch out for that. Okay, now we've gotten kicked into the chorus. What I'm going to do now is, because I hadn't done up the chord chart, I thought, oh, Tina, so bad. So I'm going to hold this up so it's recorded on the screen in case I do something like I forget again. Oh, okay. So this first part, I know, right? This first part here is the main part of the chorus, okay, which plays forever and ever. Or sorry, the verse, okay? When it's time to go into the chorus, that's where this chord is substituted for a D7/F sharp. I'm just going to hold it here for a minute in case in case you're like, oh, I don't know if Tina's going to put up that chord chart. Remember what she said last week? She never did it. So I'm just going to hold this here for a minute just in case. And then this is the chorus. So G, D7 slash F sharp, E minor, E minor. And then this is the next line is just like, yeah, Louise, take a picture of this. I'll get, oh, wait, out of this light. There we go. Good. Yeah, you may as well, right? Technology is awesome, man. And then look at the second line of the chorus. It's a lot like the verse. C, G slash B, A minor 7, D7 slash F sharp, which makes you want to hear that G again at the beginning of this line. And then look at the next line of the chorus. It's the same as the verse. So you guys know most of the song already. I know the song is fast, but you can do this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this up on just on my music stand, and we'll just see how we do with it. Okay. It's a little bit small, but I'll call it the chords as I go, okay? So we've got it sitting there. I know I covered up the E minor, but that's the one that I think is the easiest to remember. And I'll make sure that I show my fingers as we go. I want us to practice the chorus now, okay? So we've got, to start off our chorus, we've got our G. So I've got my third finger on string 2, fret 3, because that's the one I'm going to be picking. Pointer finger on string 5, fret 2. Middle finger on string 6, fret 3. Okay. Really, with this picking pattern, you could have this finger up, but I wanted it down so you could see how it looks like a G slash B chord with an extra finger, just so you can help start to memorize these patterns. All right, so it's going to be 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Here we go, nice and slow. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Now we've got to get to that D7 slash F sharp. So I'm leading with my middle finger. Remember how I talked before about like any way that you can have a nearly related fingering? So I've got a second fret on that 6th string. So I just go from here, move my finger down. At the same time, I'm moving my finger in to my 3rd fret, string 2. Okay, so here we go on that D7. Ready? 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Here we go. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. E minor. Frets 2 on strings 5 and 4. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Repeat it. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Now we're going to do C, G slash B, A minor 7, D7 slash F sharp. So there, down to there. Okay, here we go. Ready on the C? 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. G slash B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor 7. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm going to keep that pointer finger anchored, and I'm going to put my ring finger down on string 2, fret 3, reach my middle finger over to string 6, fret 2, and I'm going to do 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4, which kicks me into the G chord. And I'm going to just shift up. I'm going to keep that middle finger really close to that 6th string. There we go. Here we go. Ready? 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. D7 slash F sharp. Boom. Back down you go. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. E minor times 2. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Last line, C, G slash B, A minor 7, G slash B. Here we go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, G slash B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, A minor 7. G slash B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. And that takes us back into the verse. How is it feeling? How are your fingers feeling with the chord shapes? Because that's why I'm going to move this so you can just take a look at the chord shapes again. It's this one here that can be a trick for me, extending my middle finger to that 6th string. We all have something that might be a trick for us, right? Like could be a little bit hard to reach, but the glory of finger picking is that if you need to lift up a finger slightly, you can. Or like in the case of the A minor 7, as I discussed last week, the first strings, 2 strings you play are 5 and 3, which are open. So it gives you a chance to lay down those fingers. Ah, so nice. All right, so what I want to do now is just run through this. I have a website up that I wanted to show you guys, which is just Ultimate Guitar. Did you guys see the screen with all the chords on it? Everything? Okay, good. I like the Dixie Chicks version of this song too. I think it's so pretty. Now I know the song is faster than what we're doing, but we don't need it to be fast right now. We just need it to be clear, and that speed will come. So what I want to do is just take a look at it, because this is ultimately, I'm probably just going to give you guys a version just like this one. Okay, so you can see that C, now I've got G slash B rather than G, because that's a version that I learned. So even though it says G there, I'd probably just keep G slash B. Let's go through it, and what we can do, hopefully, you guys are starting to feel confident with these chords, and maybe we can just go through it. I can say the chords, and we can play it. And I'll keep my hand close to the screen so you can watch my fingers as I make the chords. Ultimately, what have we got here? We've got 4, 8, 9 times of just the regular progression. 10th time, down here, you see where my mouse is, down at the bottom there? Where she's saying, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's where we're going to flip over to that D slash F sharp. Okay, so I'm not going to sing it, I have to say. I'm just going to pick it. But let's go for it. So 9 times. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Here we go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. G slash B. A minor 7. G slash B. Back to C. G slash B. Ah, cool. A minor 7. G slash B. We're on line 3 now. Okay, back to G slash B. A minor 7. G slash B. Okay, we're on line 4 now. C. G slash B. A minor 7. G slash B. the line where it's "Oh Mirror in the Sky." So now we're on, it's line 5. Here we go. Ready? Let's play some more. How are your fingers? You doing okay? Oh yeah, we're doing it, man. Here we go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, G/B. A minor 7. G/B. One more time through this line. G/B. You guys got it going on. It's cool. A minor 7. G/B. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I suddenly felt a lot of sympathy for your fingertips. How is it feeling though? Are you able to follow along with that? It's kind of nice, right? Because if you know the song, you can play the chords, think about it in your mind. You know, I'm not playing the song because right now it's going to be too speedy, right? Eventually you're going to get like, and it'll come, you know, but take it slow and steady, right? All right, let's take a look now. Next part I want to do is the chorus. Okay, we'll give our fingers just a little rest, and then we're going to run through right here where it says the chorus. We're going to play those 4 lines. Okay. Now, if your fingers feel a little bit sore, just give them a little rub because we're working them pretty hard right now. And I'm also trying to work your brains real hard and make you memorize these chords. If it's possible, you know, and it comes one little bit at a time, right? Thumbs up if you feel like you would know your C chord if it wasn't on the screen there. Yeah, okay, good. And if you know your C, it's easy to make your A minor 7, right? So if you know one chord, you kind of know 2. That can be handy. G/B, give me a look if you think you're getting comfortable with G/B. Yeah, okay, cool. And if you know your G/B, then it's just one more finger to make that full G chord. Right. Yeah. Yeah, right on. Good, good. These things that come in time, and if you can make that G chord, then you've got a finger down to make that E minor. There's a lot of connections between those different chords. Yeah, right on, Louise. I see you moving those chords around. Yeah, awesome, good. Finding nearly related fingerings, boy, it can make it so much easier. All right, let's do it on the chorus. So we've got the G. Now I know I'm picking just to the 2nd string, and I do talk about different fingerings for the G. You guys decide what works for you for the G. I'm using the 3rd fret on string 2. I'm making the G/B, right? Is what I'm doing. Plus the middle finger down on the 6th string, right? And picking now on the sign is going to be 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. And then we've got to get to that D/F sharp. So just a quick review. Show me that D/F sharp, or give me a thumbs up that you're comfortable getting there. Got it there. Kind of, sort of is good enough, man. Yeah, that tells me that comfort's building. And then from there to E minor. That one's nice, right? 2nd fret. Yeah. All right. I think we'll be okay. We'll go a little bit slower though. It'll be 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Let's do it. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Take a second, switch to that D7/F sharp. I'll wait. Here we go. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Okay, now E minor. Good. Yeah, good. Okay. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Repeat that. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Next line. Now we're back onto the C. I want you guys just to watch how I go from E minor to C. Okay, here I am on E minor. Look at that. You got that middle finger in common. Right? That middle finger can be an anchor there for you. Okay, here we go. Next line there. We'll keep it that speed. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Here we go. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. That one's going to be a G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor 7. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Now we're on D7/F sharp. I'm just going to wait for a second. Good. 6, 3, 4, 2. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Now we're going to the regular G chord. We're on line 3 of the chorus. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Slide back down to that D7/F sharp. Ready? Yeah, cool. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. E minor times 2. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Again. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. C, G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor 7. 5, 3, 4. G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. What I'm going to do now is stop, give your fingers a break, okay? And I'm going to copy the link to that and plop it right in the chat, okay? So you guys can see exactly what I've been looking at. Just lean forward a bit here, and there, it's in the chat there. And then I've got to put it in YouTube as well here. Okay, I've covered all the bases there. So has anybody here gone to Ultimate Guitar before for chord charts? Louise has? Dale has? Yeah, cool. Julie, you have to? Okay, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just one of many, right? But that one seemed pretty good. Seemed to follow along pretty nicely with what, you know, with the song. Sometimes you get a chord chart and it might be a little bit off, but this one seems good. So what I want you guys to do with that song is practice your, at this point, I bet you your picking hand is feeling pretty smooth, right? Like moving back and forth from string to string, because you guys look like you felt pretty confident, just like going by your body language, right? Chord changes, those are usually the thing that come a little bit slower, right? So what I would suggest you do to build up that speed, C, G/B, A minor 7, G/B. See, I'm watching my hand and I'm saying my chord names out loud. Yeah, it makes a big difference. C, G/B, A minor 7, G/B. So I watch my fingers to see how far they have to go. I say that chord name out loud, and saying it out loud, you wind up connecting more points more quickly, right? Like you physically make the chord, you watch yourself make it, you say the chord name, you're going to learn them effectively, right? So once you got that going on and you feel comfortable with it, take a look at the ways that you've got, you know, like how I was talking about common notes, right? Like the A minor 7 is so much like the C, right? Or finding that anchor, that pointer finger from A minor 7 to D7/F sharp. Anything that can help you make a connection between the chords, that's the next step now, right? Because you got that picking going. I know you guys do. Let's make the chords a little more smooth, okay? And then as those chord changes get faster and your confidence builds, they're going to catch up to the speed that you can do your picking at. Then everything's going to be faster. Louise, was a bird just flying past you? Do you have a pet bird? Oh, that's a cat. Your cat is very athletic. My cats aren't athletic like that. They're lazy. So I'm going to do the same sort of chord thing down here, okay? I'm going to say my chords and make them. And I hope you guys are doing this with me, okay? So I make my G. Now I've got to go to D7/F sharp. D7/F sharp, E minor, and E minor again. I'm going to go back to my G and do it again. G, D7/F sharp, E minor, E minor. And I know for the chord progression, the next thing I'd have is a C, G/B. So C, G/B, A minor 7. Now D7/F sharp. And you don't have to be fast. It's about finding it, saying it, and really connecting with those. Oh, it's 2 o'clock already. Oh my gosh. All right. So technique at the beginning pays off for your finger strength, right? Like working on the scale, reconnecting with the concept of a full plant will just give you those technical skills to help you play anything. And then reviewing this, and I'm going to be good. I'm not going to go anywhere, well, except I'm going to make some coffee, and then I'm going to sit down and put this chord chart up on the website and have it look proper. All right, so for my folks that were watching me on YouTube, thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining me. And we should be back, I think, at the normal